Welcome to my channel. This is CarChanneledTarot. Welcome if you're new here. Welcome back if you are returning. Right now we are going to be doing a rapid fire. How do they really feel about you right now? Okay, so I had coffee. Okay, so bear with me. I have not been to sleep yet. Okay, so and I'm in my car and I'm gonna go to the store. All right, I have energy and I'm trying to get things done before I crash. Okay, so make sure to like the video. Okay, subscribe if you have not already. And yeah, this is going to be quick messages, Aries through Pisces, for how they really feel about you. Okay, some of these messages may be blunt, maybe not. Okay, it's all about what comes out for you. Okay, watch for your sun, moon, rising, Venus. Okay, make sure to hit the like button. And if you would like a personal reading, make sure to check my bio or the description box of every single video that I post. The information is always there, okay? Those are available anytime. All right, let's see. And I will leave timestamps for this video when I get back home, okay? So probably a couple hours, but you know, you guys are more than welcome. When you see your sign, after this is over, you can definitely put your sign or whatever sign and timestamp it, okay, yourselves, if you would like to. Okay, you don't always have to wait for me, but let's get into it. Okay, so Aries, how does the person on your mind currently feel about you? Okay, they feel like you know something, okay, or they feel like they know something about you, some sort of gossip. Yeah, learner. Okay, so this person could have learned some information about you recently, or they feel like, well, this is how they feel about you. So this person could feel like you learned some sort of information or gossip about them recently. Okay, even if you haven't, I feel like there's something about, maybe they think, okay, yeah, and we have don't want to hear it. Okay, so maybe they know that you know something. Okay, I don't know what that's about, but they could feel like you're on to them or something like that. Aries could have something to do with what they do in the bedroom. Okay, or who they have in the bedroom. I'm hearing that song, whose bed have your boots been under. Okay, so some of you guys may be yeah, they're afraid you're going to reject them, Aries, because you already know something, or they feel like you do, or you're about to find out something. I feel like you will find out, like, what this is, okay? I think this person has been being a hoe, and you know that, okay? So, something about this person, they know that you know, okay? So, let's see. What else? Anything else for Aries? How does this person feel toward Aries? Yeah, they know that they took a risk, okay? I do feel like this person did do something either with somebody else. I feel like it's something to do with the bedroom, okay? And they feel like you're going to reject them and that you're not going to want to hear whatever it is that they have to say, okay, as their excuse. So let's go to Taurus, okay? These are quick messages for Aries through Pisces. Let's see. Make sure to hit the like button if you are in here. All right, let's see. Taurus, how does the person on your mind currently feel about you, Taurus? They feel like you're playing hard to get, okay? This person also could feel like you don't see something from their perspective. So, yeah, literally it says, I'm ready to leave a mindset or situation that has not served me and hindered my growth, okay? So they feel like you're not willing to understand where they're coming from, okay? Like, don't you get it, Taurus? And you're like, no. Yeah, time is frozen. They feel like they can't get anywhere with you, okay? Especially when it comes to something about the way you view them or the way that you view certain things. They feel like, you know, you could be very old school, or the way you think is very old school, okay? Let's see. Some of you guys could be 55 years old, okay? How does this person feel about Taurus? They like your cooking though, and they feel like you live a fake lifestyle, okay? We have fake flexing and kitchen. So despite the fact that you may live a certain lifestyle that is not necessarily from your pockets, they like the way you cook, okay? They think you make good food. or that you like to eat good food, okay? But they feel like you're very stubborn, and that is a common Taurus trait, okay? So anything else for how this person currently feels about Taurus right now? They feel like you're ignoring them, or that you tend to ignore them, or that you don't want to talk to them. Yeah, they could also feel like you, like whenever you ignore this person, Taurus, they feel like you are dealing with somebody else, okay? Affairs, mistress, third party, okay? So part of this person feels like, oh, Taurus is just playing hard to get. You know, Taurus will come around. Taurus will, you know, be back to me in no time. And this is the type of person to also be thinking in their mind, maybe Taurus has a third party when they're not talking to me. Okay, so I feel like they know, or they feel like you have a third person or somebody else or other people that you deal with outside of them, okay? Let's go to Gemini. Gemini. I am going to use a few different decks for this, so let's see. Gemini, let's see. How does the person on your mind currently feel about you? I have not... oh my god. They could feel like you're slipping away. Okay, those cards almost... yeah, oh my god, look what just came out. Especially if they feel like you have a new lover, okay? Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, they feel like you're dealing with somebody else, or that you have a secret admirer, a secret crush, okay? You just might, okay? You might have somebody new that you're connecting to. They feel like you are, okay? They feel like they know that you got somebody else, okay? If your attention is not on them, they feel like you're talking to somebody else, okay? Let's see. For Gemini, how does the person on your mind, Gemini, feel about you currently? Yeah, literally an inflow of money, love, or rewards, okay? They feel like you're happier with somebody else, or you're at peace with somebody else, okay? So kind of like I just told, I think Taurus, if this person is, or if you're ignoring this person, Gemini, they feel like you are dealing with somebody else, okay? They could also feel like you have some sort of legal issue going on, or that you tend to be in the, I'm hearing the system a lot, okay? So there's something about maybe you possibly having a record or something like that, okay? They feel like you are in and out of jail, or you're always having to go to the court. Not to the court, okay? Maybe some of y'all play sports or something like that. Maybe you play basketball, I don't know. Maybe you do go to the court, okay? But let's see. I cannot lose these bands because I need to keep my cards together. Okay, new deck. Cancer, make sure to like the video, okay? Subscribe if you have not already. I know it's early, but let's see. All right, Cancer. Roll up my sleeves a little bit. Okay, Cancer, how does the person on your mind currently feel about you? Whoa. Woo. They feel like you're hiding feelings, okay? They feel like you like them, but you only want to use them, okay? Or they could be wondering if you actually like this person. They feel like you don't really express how you feel, okay? And, you know, hiding feelings can be positive or negative, you know? So they could feel like you're hiding how you really feel, like, you know, that you're just using them and you don't really fuck with them. Or they could feel like you do like them, you do have emotion, but they also feel like you're only with them for a certain reason, okay? So there's some sort of like, they could kind of feel like you're a user, okay? Or you are an opportunist, okay, Cancer? So let's see. They could also feel like you're very impatient, especially when things are not ready on time, okay? So I don't know, you could be a very punctual person, Cancer, and this person is noticing how you don't like to wait, okay? You could have kids. We have mother here, okay? They could feel like you're a good mother. Let's see. They also feel like you purposely leave them in the dark. Like this person, I feel like they commonly, what the hell? They often, I don't know why my speech always gets fucked up when I come on here to do readings, but it does, okay? But, Cancer, this person, they could also feel like you misunderstand them, or you purposely misunderstand them, okay? Or you leave certain information out, okay, when you're speaking or explaining certain situations. But yeah, we have let it be a mystery. Something in my throat. So they feel like they always have to they feel like they always have to use their intuition when it comes to you, Cancer. Like if you know, Cancers are passive aggressive, okay? So I do feel like whenever you say something to this person, Cancer, they feel like you're saying something in code, okay? Like they feel like they have to decipher what you're actually talking about. So you could be very passive aggressive, some of you guys maybe not, but they feel like you say certain stuff but you're saying something else. Okay, does that make sense? So let's see. Leo, these are quick messages, okay? Because I have to go to the store. I might do one of these when I get back. I don't know. All right. Leo, how does this person currently feel about you, Leo, right now? Damn, they feel like they dodged a bullet, Leo, okay? They feel like, they feel like you guys have a lot of memories, but they're low-key happy that maybe this isn't a thing anymore or that it's ending, okay? This person feels like they dodged a bullet when it comes to you, okay? So you could be dealing with an Aries. We have April here, okay? This person could also feel like you drink a lot, okay? Or you could be an actual bartender, okay? Or you make a lot of money at whatever job you have, especially if you are a bartender or something like that. You could work in the, you know, like the nightlife type of scene, okay? Let's see. How does the person on your mind currently feel about you, Leo? They feel like you judge them so much. You might have Virgo in your chart, okay? Even if you're not trying to be judgy, this person feels judged by you, okay? So let's see. They also feel like dealing with you has a higher purpose, okay? So whatever you guys have went through with this person on your mind, they feel like it all happened for a reason. Like you met for a reason. You went through hell for a reason, okay? They feel like they dodged a bullet, but they also learned like a lot of lessons when it comes to dealing with you, Leo. Okay, watch for your sun, moon, rising, Venus. Let's go to Virgo. Virgo, Virgo, Virgo. Sun, moon, rising, Venus. I have not done a reading in the car in a minute, so let's see. I don't know why I'm hearing the name Maurice. Maurice? Maurice? Okay. Somebody's name could be Maurice. I don't know. Virgo. Let's see. I'm also hearing Morgan, Maurice. Let's see. How does this person currently feel about you, Virgo? Come on. Look, September came out. That's you. Okay, Virgo. Let's see. How does this person currently feel about you? They feel like you're very magical, or you like to put illusions in people's faces, or they feel like you do some sort of manifestation work, okay? Spell work or something like that. We have magician. I'm also seeing like who is it? Willy Wonka. Okay, they could feel like you like a lot of snacks. Okay, snacks or food or something like that. They also could feel like you're low-key a hater. Okay, this is not me saying this about you. This is them, whoever you're thinking about toward you. Okay, but Virgo, they feel they feel like you are low-key a hater. Okay, let's see. You know what the funny part of this is, Virgo? Despite them feeling like you do the devil's work, they feel like you're very peaceful, like you're a healer or something, or you heal them. They like being around you. At the end of the day, they would still come back to you, Virgo, okay? No matter how much they try to hate on you or make you feel like, you know, you're not wanted here, Virgo, da-da-da, I don't need you, Virgo. Guess where they end up? Back with the Virgo, okay? So it's kind of wishy-washy, okay? You could be thinking about somebody who's kind of wishy-washy, or they're kind of like back and forth, but they would come back to you, okay? Even if you dealt with a third party, okay, they would come back to you. So I hope that's not a cheating situation, but it could be. Even if you're not together with this person right now, I do feel like my nose is itching. Okay. This person feels like you can kind of like sniff them out, you know what's going on. You can't get past, you can't put anything past the Virgo. That's how they feel about you, okay? They feel like you always know what's about to happen, yeah, you're like intuitive, okay? So you could be someone who's a natural intuitive, or you could be a psychic or a reader or something like that too, okay? For some of you, and even if you aren't, you don't have to be a reader to be intuitive. You know what I'm saying? So even if you don't actually read cards or anything like that, everybody has intuition low key at the end of the day, right? You just have to tap into it, right? So they can feel like you're very tapped in, okay? And they can't get anything past you. All right, a couple more for Virgo. How does this person currently feel about you, Virgo? They could also feel like you do forbidden things, or what seems forbidden to this person, okay? I'm sorry. I just saw my neighbor, like, in his tree, okay? I don't know what that's about, but I'm gonna mind my business, okay? Relax. Okay? Virgo, they could feel like you do kind of weird stuff too, okay? Climbing trees is not necessarily weird, but it's odd to see that right now at 7 in the morning, I don't know what they're doing. There's no apples on the tree, so I don't know. I'm also hearing that saying, the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. So please don't get triggered when I say this, because I feel like I would be triggered. So I'm just going to say trigger warning, okay? Virgo, this person could feel like the apple doesn't fall too far from the tree. As in, if your mother's an asshole, if your dad's an asshole, if your sister, brother, cousin, whoever is a jerk, or if they act a certain way, they feel like you do the same thing. Even if you say, oh, I don't fuck with, my family. I don't fuck with, my mom, my dad, my uncle, my sister, my cousin, whoever. They feel like you low-key do the same shit that you be complaining about, okay? So don't beat me up. But this person is like birds of a feather flock together, okay? So you can hang around the people that, you say you don't really get along with, okay? Or you act just like them, okay? Something like that. Let's see. Ooh. Somebody could be wearing the color orange, okay? Like bright orange. Or you might be seeing a lot of orange lately, okay, Libra? We're on Libra right now. Ooh, okay. I don't know why when I do readings out here, birds like fly extremely close to my windshield, and it scares me. I don't like when birds fly. They scare me. Okay, anyways, let's see. Libra, how does the person on your mind currently feel about you, Libra? Whoa. How does this person currently feel about you? They feel like you're a good problem solver, Libra, or that you like to fix things, okay? And that you're healing through some sort of past trauma. Slowly but surely is what I'm hearing, okay? So this person also could feel like you are a good small talker, or you're good at small talk, Libra. Like, even if you don't want to talk about stupid shit with people or strangers, they feel like, Libra, I hate small talk, but having small talk with you is great. I feel like people just like talking to you, or the people that, or the people. Libra, how many people are you talking to? Okay, man or woman? Because I meant to say person. So maybe you're talking to multiple people, or you're thinking about multiple people, okay? That is a Libra thing where y'all can't make a decision. So maybe while you're watching this reading, you're like, okay, who do I want to think about to see how they feel about me? Okay, do I want to pick Sarah, Jessica, Rob, my best friend, my mom? Okay, so you may be having trouble making a decision even during this video, okay? I don't know. But let's see. Let's see. Libra, how does this person or people currently feel about you? I just heard black magic. Some of y'all, I don't know if you practice anything like that, but Some of y'all might, okay? Or somebody thinks, this person could think that you put work on them. Okay? They also feel like you give them mixed signals, okay? There's that Libra energy again. The back and forth, you know, I don't know, okay? So this person feels like you have a hard time being direct or making a firm decision, okay? Could see you go through a lot of things, a lot of changes, okay? And this person could also feel like you are, you like to walk alone. Like, even if you know a lot of people, Libra, they feel like either you are alone a lot, but you might have to deal with a lot of people like on a daily basis or at work or something. But when you leave work, nobody can find you. Okay, it's something like that. Maybe, I don't know. I feel like a lot of people are looking for you, or they think about you a lot, okay? They're like, I wonder what the Libra's doing. And I do feel like, because we're supposed to be talking about one person, but for some reason, I keep picking up on people, okay, and how they feel about you, Libra. So, if people do you wrong, people want to resolve whatever they did to you, okay? Even if you were in the wrong, they feel like you're the type of person where if, say you cheat on somebody, Libra, this person or people are going to be like, I still want to reconcile with the Libra. I don't care what they did. You know, the Libra stole my dog. The Libra cheated on me. The Libra, you know, told me I wasn't going to be shit. Never be shit in my entire life. I still want to fuck with Libra. Like, there's something about you that people still want to deal with you. Doesn't matter what you do. Like, they're going to want to make it right. Okay? So, I'm not saying go out here and just do anything to people, Libra, but whoever you're thinking about, and I do feel like it's more than one person, these people still want to fuck with you, okay? So, I don't know what you got in your chart or whatever, but people could feel like you, it doesn't matter what you do, okay? You could be crazy, you could cuss them out, okay? And they would still want to hang out with you, okay? It's giving auntie energy. Auntie, I don't say that. I say auntie, okay? Or aunt. Let's go to Scorpio, okay? Make sure to like the video if you're in here. All right, Scorpio, how does this person currently feel about you? Some of y'all may be getting a package soon, okay? Or be shopping on Amazon. Let's see. Scorpio, they feel like they're codependent on you, okay? Or you're codependent on them. They could feel like you have a heavy attachment. Oh, I'm sorry, but I immediately just thought of a dick, okay? Like a penis. Like somebody has a heavy attachment, okay? I don't know why. Immediately, I literally saw a dick, okay? Because somebody, if you're a man, whoever you're thinking about, excuse me, they could think you have a big dick, okay? Jesus. All right. Anyways, but Scorpio, the person on your mind, they could feel like they are very attached to you or you're attached to them, okay? But unhealthily. There's something unhealthy about this attachment, okay? I'm also hearing Jeep Wrangler, okay? So I don't know if somebody drives that around you or not, but I just heard Jeep Wrangler, okay? Scorpio, this person also feels like you make money in the streets, okay? I don't know why I have to hiccup right now, but they could feel like you, whatever you do for money is kind of like a hustle, okay? Or that you do something that's kind of foolish, okay? I don't know. This person also feels like you're impulsive. Or you say impulsive things to them. Like you don't really know where you're going with a conversation or something like that. Or you'll say dumb shit to kind of like keep the conversation going or something like that. I don't know. But how does the person on your mind currently feel about you, Scorpio? They could feel like you're kind of childish sometimes, okay? This person also could feel like you are someone who you can be vulnerable, but at the same time, Yeah, you could be, they feel like you could be vulnerable, but at the same time, you don't want to be like, you don't want the weight of heavy emotion. So I'm trying to make that make sense. I don't know. You could have like a deep conversation with somebody, but as soon as that deep conversation is over, you're going to go like do something to not make you think about whatever you just talked about. Like you don't want to process all those emotions, okay? So you could kind of like ignore the depth of situations or conversations, okay? I don't know why I'm getting that. Like you don't necessarily like to talk about the deeper parts of life, okay? Even though you can, okay? Let's see. They also feel like you're always analyzing them, okay? They can't see you. They can't see what you're doing or something like that. I don't know if you block this person or whatever, but they feel like you're still watching them, even if you block them. So I don't know if you have like fake accounts or not, but this person feels like you spy on them without being seen, which is some Scorpio shit, okay? Let's go to Sagittarius. Where'd it go? Okay. Somebody could be eating McDonald's, okay? Okay, Sagittarius, we're almost done. I feel like nobody's awake right now. It's okay though. All right, Sagittarius, how does the person on your mind currently feel about you? Uh-oh. They feel like you get money, okay? And that you're very generous. And if people, okay, so Sagittarius, this is somebody who, this came out reversed. If other people don't want to listen to like somebody's problems or what they have to say, you know, like if somebody needs to rant or if this person needs to rant, they feel like you're the person to go to. Like you're going to be willing to listen to their problems. So yeah, you're a good friend, okay? A friend at least. Even if you're thinking about a lover, they appreciate how you are someone who you listen, you know, and you're very generous. You could even give people money. I'm also hearing like spot people, okay? So you could spot people or cover them maybe when they don't have it or something like that. So let's see. How does this person feel about Sag? Okay. They could also feel like you have a third party or that you're talking to multiple people, okay? I guess now everybody's getting up because I'm hearing noise outside. Sagittarius, this person, oh, the garbage. The garbage is coming. Okay, but Sagittarius, this person feels like you deal with a lot of bullshit, okay? Or you deal with a lot of like abusive people. We have tolerating abuse, okay? And intuition. They feel like you're very intuitive and that you are someone who is always traveling, okay? And that you're a good person to have a, I want to say just a connection with. You're someone that they find like, you know, who did I just tell that? Like the Libra. Some of you guys could have Libra in your chart, or you could be thinking about a Libra, okay? But whoever this is, they feel like you're a good person to connect to, whether you're with this person or not, okay? And that you're very generous. Like even if it's a small gesture, they feel like that was very nice of the Sagittarius, you know? The Sagittarius, you know, they didn't have to ask me that. They didn't have to listen to me. They didn't have to, you know, message me back. They didn't have to, I'm hearing unblock me. Okay, so the Sagittarius didn't have to unblock me, but they did, and I'm grateful for that. Like, that's how this person is thinking, okay? Like, the Sagittarius didn't need to do that, but they did, okay? And that's why they like the Sagittarius, okay? So this person likes you, but they notice, like, you deal with a lot of shit, a lot of bullshit, maybe even, like, abusive people or people who have, like, really just overstepped their boundaries, you know? Done some fucked up shit to you. They know that you've been betrayed a lot, okay? And they feel like you're very psychic, intuitive, okay? And, or that you just see stuff, you see stuff that other people don't. I feel like you see things way before it happens in like real life, okay? So And if you just like reconnected with somebody, or if you do tend to reconnect with people, they feel like people are always happy to be back into your energy. Like they're like, oh my God, the Sagittarius. Yay, I wanted the Sagittarius back in my life. You know, like I don't know if people like walked away from you or if you walked away from people, but okay. This person feels like, you know, people are happy to reconcile with you no matter how long it's been. You know, people are like, oh my God, the Sagittarius. Okay, so Capricorn. That damn garbage is behind me now. Thank you. Capricorn. This person feels like you spy on them. Also, this person could feel like you spy on them through like fake accounts when you're drunk, okay? Or I don't know if you make fake pages and shit, but you don't want me to say that or something, okay? You see how loud that just got? You're like, no, 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 don't say that. Okay, well, here it is. Capricorn, this person feels like you lurk. You're a lurker, okay? I don't care if you're like, I have so much to do. I don't even have time to make a fake page. I don't even have time. I don't even have time for that. Yes, you do, okay? Yes, you do, because I see it right here. This person notices that you make fake pages. You can act, you know, however bougie this person feels like as much as you act like you don't care about someone or this person, they feel like you still watch. You watch from the background, okay? I see it right here. You act like you don't, but you do, okay? So Capricorn, how does this person feel toward you? Yeah, they feel like you're very strategic, that you plan things out. Why does that card keep coming out? I don't know. Whoa. Yeah, they feel like you wait for the right time to like, I'm hearing stalk this person. Especially if you feel like they're dealing with somebody else. They feel like you're on to them. Are you dealing with a Scorpio? Okay. But Capricorn, this person also feels like maybe you're late on payments or something, or you like there's something about your appearance. You appear like you don't do shit, like you're a goody two shoes, but behind the scenes your your bills are not paid, or you're late on payments and stuff like that. You cheated on them, you get drunk all the time. I don't know, this person has an interesting perspective of you, okay? So it'll be true. Watch for your sun, moon, rising, Venus, okay? Because this is, you're not just one sign. So, but Capricorn, this person feels like you're a really risky person, and that you do things behind the scenes, but you act like you don't. Like picture you posting online, just got my I don't know, my Versace bag, my Versace outfit, you know, going to Pilates tomorrow morning, you know, drinking my smoothie, you know, and just doing a whole bunch of like performative shit online and then posting it. I hope I didn't hear nothing from my car. Okay, look, you know, that's funny that the repo card came out, and don't do that. Don't do that. Okay. Anyways, but Capricorn, this person feels like you put on a show, okay? And that you're nothing like what you portray to the world, okay? You're faking, Capricorn. That's how they feel. I'm not saying that to you, but they feel like you put on a show, okay? But I'm hearing a dog behind the scenes, man or woman. You know, you could be a woman who you dog people out, okay? Or you have the capability of doing it, okay? Or whoever you're thinking about, they feel like you hurt them, Capricorn. You really hurt them, okay? Let's see. Aquarius. What the fuck is everybody doing? This is why I gotta go. I don't like when everybody's like outside. Okay. I know that's selfish of me. I don't like when people are outside. Yeah, people are going to be outside. I know. Anyways, Aquarius, how does this person on your mind currently feel about you? Okay, street. Outside. Okay, this person could feel like you like to be outside, or you like to travel, you like to drive a lot, okay? or something about you being for the streets. They feel like you leave them a lot, okay? You could be the type of person who's like, okay, I'm done. You know, you pissed me off one time, or slightly pissed me off. I don't need this. I'm good. Bye. And they feel like you give up easy, okay? They feel like that's why they feel like you're for the streets, because you just don't tolerate any bullshit, okay? You're someone you're going to protect your peace as much as you can. And if you don't like something, especially about a person, you're like, okay, I'm good. I don't need this. I was cool without you. I met you. I found out I don't really fuck with you, or you said something that rubbed me the wrong way. I'm out of here, okay? I'm gone. Like, that's how this person sees you or feels about you. They feel like you're quick to say goodbye, okay? Or drop a situation or person, okay? Let's see. Yeah, they also feel like you know everything, or you think you know everything, okay? Let's see. How does this... Ew. I'm sorry. There's a wet-ass robin just sitting next to my car. Is he okay? Ew. Oh my god, the longer I stare at it, the creepier it gets. Y'all, I really do... Ew. I'm sorry. I hate birds. I like to look at them, but I don't like... Why is he sitting there like that? He's literally... Ew, I'm so... Okay, sorry. It gives me the heebie-jeebies, okay? I'm cringing right now. It's a wet robin bird just sitting next to my car. Okay, Aquarius. How does this person currently feel about you? He's literally looking at me. Okay. Past trauma. They could feel like you, oh, he's got a worm in his mouth. Okay. But Aquarius, this person feels like you leave people, or maybe something that you do. Like, if you leave people easily or whatever, they feel like it's because of some sort of past trauma. Like, maybe you used to stay in situations like way too long, or you cared way too long or way too hard. Now they feel like, oh, that's the reason why this person's analyzing you emotionally, and why they're analyzing why you do certain stuff. Okay? They're analyzing like, oh, the Aquarius, you know, they're so excuse me, they're so quick to leave because this happened to them when they were younger or something like that. Okay, let's go to Pisces. Aquarius, your person feels like you don't give a shit. Okay, you might not, I don't know. Pisces, last sign. How long has this been? 40 minutes? Perfect. Okay, Pisces, how does the person on your mind currently feel about you? They feel like you got debts to pay, okay? Or that you're trying to pay debts. Excuse me. Pisces, how does this person feel about you? They feel like you are... Okay, so if you used to live a certain lifestyle, Pisces, they feel like you're calming down or cooling down from a certain lifestyle that you used to live, or that you're currently trying to do that, okay? So I don't know if you were like an alcoholic, okay? You could have been a druggie at some point, all right? Or you just did something that was in excess, okay? And they feel like you're trying to tone it down, okay? Or they feel like you are trying to do that. So yeah, I'm hearing like wasted time, okay? So maybe this person sees or feels like you notice that you wasted a lot of time doing something kind of toxic, and that you're trying to, you know, reform yourself, okay? Let's see. Pisces. Why does this card keep coming out? Y'all don't want to hear this reading? You don't want to hear how this person feels? That's okay. Too bad. It's already done. Okay. Well, let's see. Pisces, how does this person currently feel about you? That's crazy. Rest. They feel like you're giving something a rest, okay? That you're trying to heal yourself or do better, especially when it comes to like your health or some sort of, yeah, something toxic that you used to do. Whether it's mentally or, you know, it could be a behavior too. They could feel like you're acknowledging maybe your faults, okay? Or, you know, how you used to interact with people, or how you used to react to people or situations. They feel like you're doing a lot better with that, okay? Let's see. Anything else? For Pisces, how does the person on Pisces' mind currently feel about Pisces? Damn. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. Um, you know how when you do drugs and stuff, then you stop and you get sober, and then a lot of people, you know, they get fat, right? They get fatter or heavier. I'm sorry. But Pisces, I don't know if you gained weight or if you're gaining weight. Doesn't matter. There's nothing wrong with that. Okay. I'm a chunky bitch myself. You can see that. I ain't got no shame. Okay. But Pisces, this person could feel like, especially if you're getting sober or you're, like I said, not doing anything toxic anymore to your body, they feel like you're gaining weight. But it's good because you're sober or you're getting sober, or at least you're trying to wean yourself off of something that you used to do that was toxic. Okay. So they notice, you know, your physical changes, but they know that it's for the better, right? So let's see. Yeah, they feel like you're doing something that is no longer hindering your growth. Okay, they see you growing, Pisces, so that's good. That's good. That's good. Anything else for Pisces? Next winter, you could be thinking about someone born in December, November, January, February. Okay, they feel like you lived a crazy life, like, or you used to be crazy. This is what I'm talking about, Pisces. Like, you have calmed down so much. Good job. I mean, I know that's like really hard to do, especially when you are crazy, right? Um, so they feel like whatever you used to do, whatever type of way you used to be, I don't care if it was drugs or not, alcohol or not, you know, you could have, you know, always used to want to run up on people and smack the hell out of them, you know, as soon as they pissed you off, you know, or you maybe could have been an alcoholic and, you know, you were foaming at the mouth, you know, after the bar at 5 a.m. Okay. um or you know, maybe you had a pill problem. Okay, whatever the case was, they're like, damn, the Pisces is, they gained a little weight, but they're doing so good. You know, they look, seeing somebody like really skinny. Okay, so, or somebody who was like really skinny, if you gained weight, you look amazing. Okay, I just want you to know, especially if you are getting sober. So your whole reading basically was about this person feeling like, good job, Pisces. Okay, they notice your progress even if nobody else has told you, and I see your progress, Pisces. Okay, so if nobody else has congratulated you, congratulations, good job. Okay, keep it up if that is your situation. But watch your sun, moon, rising, Venus. Okay, I'm gonna go take a drive finally and go to the store. If you want a personal reading, check my bio. They're available anytime. Okay, I'll be doing a TikTok live tonight for the Cash App personal readings. I usually go live on there, so try to catch me if you can. um but yeah, I will leave timestamps when I get back home. Okay, so that'll be a couple hours. If you guys want to leave them in the comments, you can. If not, wait and be patient. Okay, don't be like, there's no timestamps. I just told you when they would be there. Okay, so thank you for watching. I hope you guys have a good day. I may or may not be back on here. We'll see. Okay, subscribe if you haven't already, like the video, and I'll see y'all later.